It's Jimbo's Grapes here again. Got about an hour and a bit before I gotta go do some chores. Figured I'd get going. So, my weapon stabilizers that I was prototyping just finished. I think somebody messed up on weapon stabilizers because for some reason they take frickin' forever to make. Yeah. I don't know why. Like, if you compare them to any other thing that's at this level, they just take, like, they're lined up exactly with lightweight frames, and lightweight frames do not take a level 8 decoder. So, something strange about weapon stabs, but regardless, I'm going to jack them up as much as I can and use one of my precious level 10 decoders on him. Still only 95, but it is what it is. They're pretty rough. So it should be a level 9 for the Hundy. Actually, I might have extras already. I might have my run already set. Yeah, I do. Okay, so I can cheat a little bit. I'll use an 8. I have lots of 8s. 9s and 10s are kind of where it gets a little iffy. And my T2. So this will be a level 6. And this guy. Yeah, when you guys see this in the next time, you'll see, like, each weapon stab, like, if you look at the factory, what's my most? So, Lock Booster Nexus. This is like a level 10 production thing. Like, you need level 10 to do it. And it's 2.5 hours. You'll see the weapon stabs. I forget exactly what it is, but I think they took something like 5 to 10 hours to make one. Like, I had these things making, when I did my last run, in my factory for like a frickin' month. So, it'll be interesting to see what's up with that. I think it's just an oversight. There's no reason really why these should be so much longer than everything else, but it is what it is. Yeah. I'm leaving this in my inventory because I'm going to do another run of prototypes for the shield hardeners. Fuck, I might even just sell them, honestly, because I'm going to have 90. Like, I'm not going to be doing another. Although I could actually put a ton up on the market because I'm pretty sure just some overpriced ones. Probably get away with selling these for like 3 mil each. They're nothing too, like, they're pretty standard building here. $250 million. I'm not exactly sure how much that would cost to make this, but probably be something like 150 million to make 90 of these. Maybe a bit more, but you know, pretty much any mod, if you sell it for 3 million, you're except for like a couple of the super crazy ones, like there's just a few mods that take like way more resources than others. Forget which ones. I used to know. I think shield. Like, if you look at the components of this, 400. Like, this is a higher tier mod, but look at the difference in cost. 400, 800, and then like shield hardeners or shield generators like these, you'd probably need to sell for 5 million to make any sort of actual profit off of them. But the hardeners, you know, not too bad. The big ones like the Aspidium, the Allegor, and the Bryokite's obviously the biggest one. Not too bad. That's why if you look at these guys, look in comparison. $50 Bryokite, 200 Aspidium. These, they're really hard to research, but they're stupidly easy to make. Like, you could sell these for $1 million almost, probably $1 million. I would wager $1 million and still be making a pretty good profit off of them. And there's something that's just like, anybody that wants to do any building, you need T4 industrial tuning. So like indie tunings is probably one of the biggest money makers, but if everybody starts doing it, then of course that would fall off. But not everybody's going to do it because grinding out indie kernels sucks a big one. So yeah. But yeah, indie tunings, super cheap to make. If you're planning on buying a lot of them, it'd legit be cheaper just to buy the kernels and eventually try to make them yourself. But you know, it's not the world we live in. It'd take a lot of time to do that too, and not everybody's got time. Not everybody's got a ton of time to burn. So what the game plan is for today is basically just a little bit of testing. I want to do medium taps. I want to take a look at medium taps again. So what I'm going to do is I am going to scout on this island for a spawn. Oh, somebody sold me some. I put a buy order up from our universal tokens. I think I was talking about that last time. Losing my metis made me want to buy a bit more. I mean, I still have like 100,000 is still lots, but universal tokens, for where I'm at right now, they are awful to grind, and it's something that like newer players, it's just really good for them to have that extra thing they can sell and make some nick off of. Like, you could pretty easily make 10,000 universal tokens in a play session. So 10,000 of those would be 25 million nick. Like, you know, that's going to basically set up a newer player almost instantly, just doing submissioning. And not even necessarily 10,000, but like 500, 1,000 of them. You sell those and, you know, you got yourself a backup bot in case you die doing combat missions or whatever. So, you know, it's not something that I want to grind for, but a lot of newer players and a lot of people on Alpha are probably going to appreciate that there's a buy order up for those. So I don't really need them, but, you know, it's just kind of, they're good to have. I could honestly probably put a sell order up for some of them as well. I've never been a fan of doing this, just playing the market game, but I feel like it's kind of important at this point. So all of these ores, I actually put up buy orders and sell orders. I have mixed feelings about it, but nobody else is doing it, so I figure it couldn't hurt just to have something out there. Like, the amount of stuff that I have is so small, it's probably not going to make a difference. I feel like I would need probably like 500 million to 1 billion of every ore, and then like 100 million of every plant to really start actually being able to do marketing. But I'll start playing around with it and see where it happens. Like, you know, doesn't really hurt. Yeah. So that's just a couple things that I did off stream or off video. All that I want is this. So what I'm doing right now is, I know they changed a bunch of the spawns. I know this isn't exactly exciting, but it's just to kind of show, again, what my process is and what I do in order to kind of figure out things. Just thinking for a second. Okay, I'm pretty sure up here is the red stuff. Over here is the blue stuff. And down here is the green stuff. I actually don't know which one I want to farm. Okay, well, actually, I have MK2 Seths. So that means I'd want to farm blue. Which means I need to go over here. So I'm just scouting out right now. I want to see if they have any decent tier 3 spawns. Just static spawns. Because I want to do a bit of testing. I just want to see how the damage is and how well I do against that. Because I was doing some thinking and I kind of want to try doing medium taps again on Beta Island. Okay, so here's a 4th star spawn right here. Let's go over here. I almost want to just open a notepad. So, just a notepad. And, where are the coordinates? So, 13,270. What was that, like 6 mechs? Okay, and over here we got a... This isn't going to be good really for what I want to do, because I want to test. This isn't really going to give me an accurate test here. I wonder if I think that T4 spawn might kind of be the only thing that I can really use. I don't really know where the cutoff is. Like, I think like it's kind of like this section right here is blue. And then like this section is Syndicate, this is Indie, this is green, and then like this is red. I think it's kind of split up like that. We'll check down here. That T4 spawn is promising for doing some testing. It's also right on the teleport, so if anything goes wrong, have a little bit of an escape there too. You can just jump through the teleport and run away. A lot of Prismosity right here, in case I ever want to harvest. Harvesting is kinda lame. Yeah, not a huge fan of harvesting. I mean, I've done it and I'll do it, but I'm not happy about it. I harvested a lot of neuralgists. Okay, I think this is like the boss over here. A lot of empty space over here. Figured there would have been something. Might go check just over here. Oh, there's indie spawns over here. Okay, so one thing I want to do is I want to set my marker range. So what is that, about 800? So that's about the distance that I can see. Just kind of nice to know for reference so that I'm not like checking the same places too much. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this. I'll go check down here a little bit more, but I'm pretty sure there's just like a tier 1 kind of derpy spawn in here. Take a look though. One of the big reasons I want to do the medium taps, is much more indie. These are all just mechs. And a lithus. Huh. If this spawn wasn't so freaking far away from everything, it might actually be kind of a nice one. Okay, I'm gonna check over here. Again, I kind of know what's over here because I go around this area a little bit, but it's possible there could be a spawn in here. Actually, I'm just gonna go check in this little. This looks like an area where a spawn could be. I'm just gonna check in this little area here. But yeah, so I want to try and do medium taps, and I'm going to try and do them on the beta islands, just because I don't think I'll be able to do them without splash damage. More indie. This is another big indie spawn. Why are there so many big indie spawns? Okay, well that doesn't really help me, but I guess it's good to know. So when I come here, I could actually just go up here instead of going all the way down here. That might actually be better. Although there's no lithuses there, so it might still be better just to go down there. They're pretty much the same spawn though. Okay, and then there's some a legatus and some assault bots. It's kind of a funny spawn to have like heavy mech and assaults. Usually it's heavy mech and mech, or like mech and assaults, or assaults and lights. Yeah, that's interesting. Seems like pretty much the only. I haven't really checked up in this area yet, up the middle. Could do that. Yeah, my plan right now is to kind of try and okay. So, oh, there's actually Callisto here. Isn't that like the ECM mech? Oh wow, look guys, this is in Callisto's. I'm pretty sure Callisto is a heavy mech. And Legatuses. I'm actually curious now, is this a heavy mech? No, it's just a mech, okay. Because if it was a heavy mech, that'd be kind of crazy for... Oh, no, don't lock that. So 2 Callistos, 2 Legatuses, and Assault. That might actually be a good spawn too. I'm actually going to make note of this one. Where the heck am I? 1151,000. Might go try that one later, just to kind of see what it's like. I know that the really good spawn is right here, and then there's also another really good spawn down here. Yeah, that one might be good too. Okay, I'm gonna go kind of up this way. Something like this. I don't know. Just check it out. I know this isn't very exciting, but I wanted to show this part anyways. Just because, like, so often you get people saying, like, hey, where's something I can do, or what is there to do, or what is this, or what is that? And the thing is you can just go look yourself. And that's kind of what I'm doing. I definitely could have asked my corp chat, or like, you know, tried to look it up. Oh, what is this? What is that? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm rich. That's cool. Yeah, I know they I know they added these things. That's pretty sweet. I like that. Just by exploring. Just by exploring you get loot. Literally doing nothing, you get loot. Too generous game. Yeah, I just want to check and see if there's anything in this little area here. I thought there was. Maybe it was in this area. Oh, there's something. Ooh, what is this? 4? Are there any more? Are there more than 4? 5? 6? 7? Whew. Okay. If I can do this spawn, I think I'd be good. Okay, let's make note of this. 7 mechs and heavy mechs, fourth tier. Where am I? 1300, 550 boat. So I basically just make notes like this, like the coordinates 6 mech heavy mech T4 spawn, coordinates 2 times Callisto 2 times Legatus, coordinates 7 mech heavy mech T4 spawn. You know, just it's for me, so like doesn't need to be super elaborate, but I'd really like to find a tier 3 spawn that's like this. The difference between tier 4 and tier 3 is actually fairly substantial, because that's when they start getting actually like guns that actually do more damage. So the incoming damage goes up by a fair bit. Oh, ask and you shall receive, maybe. I haven't seen any dark stars. Are dark stars like not a thing anymore? Okay, this isn't really what I want though for testing purposes. But yeah, that tier 4 spawn is gonna be rough. Okay, is this another tier 4 spawn? That's the same thing. Can I get down this hill? Looks like I can. Okay, is this the exact same spawn, just in a different area? There's only 5 mechs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this one might actually be good. A little bit safer to try. Because, 5 tier 4 mechs would probably be pretty close. Yeah, 5 tier 4 mechs would actually be pretty close to the same as 6 tier 3s. Another thing to consider is like when you do the taps, you usually get a couple ECM bots, and they don't do nearly as much damage. Or sorry, you basically kill them instantly. They're super paper thin. I wouldn't mind just check. Actually, no, I should probably just go up here and check. Oh, what was that? A tier 2. Spawn there. Okay. Don't really need that. Just enjoying the adventure right now. The pit boss? Yeah. Okay, and then now we're into the red territory. Okay, so red's kind of like over here. So I think that tier 5 spawn's gonna be what I want. So I'll head over there now. Sorry, that tier 4 heavy mech spawn. I actually did do more ammo, didn't I? Okay, I'll have to wait till... Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna wait. I do have a ton of this ammo, but I don't want to wait. Oh my god. Who is that? Peach needs money. Okay. Okay, so I do want to go back to my other guardian shield here. So it's a bit of a walk up there. Where was I at? 1,000 and 385. Up here? I think it was up here. Well, somebody was mining. I don't actually want the lock booster. I want want the energy one. Just because it takes longer and sometimes your energy goes, and I have the wrong fit on. I just remembered that. Speaking of energy, yeah, these all have the wrong fit on. But that's okay. Get those fit up really quick. So you want to be as tanky as possible. What I like to go with is 3 universal and then 1 of each resistance plate, depending on what you're fighting. So always a chemical. I'll show you guys the resistances. Just because they do actually, the NPCs do actually have different ammo types. I should know this better, but I don't. Kind of depends what you're fighting. But usually they have 2 different ammo types. One ammo type is usually chemical, and then the other ammo type is just whatever the regular is. So you usually want to have whatever you're fighting against. So in this case, kinematic. You have kinematic, your weakness, and then chemical. I find that's usually the best. Whatever you're fighting against, so if you're fighting against blue, they don't typically carry any of their weaknesses ammo type. I honestly probably could drop the seismic for another kinematic or even another camo, but I don't know. It's just it's just the way I do it. So yeah, so if I look at my info now, you know, against kinetic 81% damage resistance, and then against chemical 77. You know, pretty tanky. I haven't done a lot of T4 spawns, so this might go horribly wrong. I hope it doesn't, but it might. But hey, that's how you learn. So I usually like to have my Logi bot as my last window. You guys can't see, but I got my last, it's my last window. And then all my DPS at the front. So it's actually important to make sure that, like, because you can change your settings so that your windows like stack at the bottom. So I'll just show this quickly. So like, I'm talking about like down here. You need to actually change your settings if you're going to do this so that your windows don't stack, so that you can switch between them quickly. So like I said, I've got my Logi at the back, my hauler kind of second from the back usually, and then my 3 DPS. And then whenever I go from my Logi to my DPS, I always click them like this. That way I can alt tab, alt tab tab, alt tab tab, alt tab tab. And you see how it's cycling between them? So orange, grapes, peach, orange, grapes, peach. If you alt tab tab, alt tab tab. Yeah, that's kind of the way that you want to do it. So let's put this back. I think that's good. Did I go to the right spot? Looks like there's 5 of them here. Alright, I'm actually a little bit nervous. No, I should be able to do 5 pretty easy. Yeah, 5 isn't going to be an issue. These Scorchers, I'm pretty sure they have ECM. Shredders might also have ECM. I mean, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I don't die. Tier 4 Heavy Mech spawn is nothing to laugh at. They have some pretty crazy damage output. Actually gonna stand at this little corner here. That way if I do need to just back off, it's a bit more of an option. Won't be as bad. Thing is, once I push the spawn down, it's well, this is the other thing. I don't actually know how fast this spawns. So it's very possible that it could just like spawn crazy fast and I won't be able to keep up with it. I don't think that'll be the case, but it very well could be. Also got the pit boss right up in here, so if I accidentally lock him, that would probably kill me. Yeah, so there's some things that could go wrong right now. Hopefully it doesn't, but it could. And this is all backwards because I was trying to be a little bit more cinematic last time, so I'm just going to change that back. So yeah, this is more, like I said, just as a test. There's no splash damage. Honestly, it's kind of a super inaccurate test, but I mean, whatever. Okay, let's take out these guys first, and I'm missing them, so let's take out this guy first, because he's actually in line of sight. Yeah, not the worst damage in the world. How's the DPS? Not bad. Yeah, I mean it's up there, but it's not too bad. Hit these shredders. Just keep an eye on my accumulator on this screen. I don't think it's going to be an issue. I've taken out like half the DPS already. So yeah, he's taking damage. No doubt about that. Yeah, well, if it drops below half, that's when we kind of need to start worrying. I'm gonna drop the armor repair because none of my other guys are taking the hits right now. Yeah, it's a little sketch. That wasn't as good as I would have liked it. Also got a drainer on him, which... Drainer's drain. Now it's kind of hard to even tell because it's just the one spawn at a time. Yeah, tough to say. It's like now it's going to be nothing. Why this is jumping around all over the place. That wasn't horrible, but it wasn't super great either. You know what? I think I can give it a shot. I'm gonna try one tap. I'm willing to give it a try. If I can get a tap, if I can get a spawn that's like kind of close to a teleporter, I'll give it a shot. Cause like the 5 mechs there with drainers and without splash damage only took me to half. So like if you factor in that there's gonna be splash damage, so they're gonna die quite a bit faster than that. I also had my repair going when he wasn't being attacked, so that's kind of a little bit like way more. Yeah, it's gonna be close, but I'm gonna try it. It's gonna be close to being doable or not doable. So I haven't done a lot of taps on beta, so I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm not super confident about this. Kind of curious. So they're doing about 200 damage a shot. How much do you repair? 344. Yeah, I'll keep saying it. It's gonna be close whether or not this is doable. But hey, if you don't try it, you'll never know. Look at all the loot from just 5 mechs. 2,500. They drop about 500 each. Now you pop 50 of those in 10 minutes, or like 8 minutes. It's pretty good. Yeah, like I said, I'm a little worried that this is gonna go horribly wrong. Actually, all these guys can just go straight. Oh no. You need to go here, here, here. Yeah, this is just a test run. If it works, I've only got a bit of time left before I gotta go do some chores. If it works, then I think either later tonight or tomorrow, probably more likely later tonight, I'm gonna actually try and do a bit of farming. Yeah, it's tough to say. It's tough to say whether that damage incoming was a lot or not. I'm pretty sure I've got everything maxed out as far as shields go on this guy. Energy management, shield technology. Yeah, I don't think there's much more I can get. Yeah, even my syndicate is 10. Like, it can't get any better than this as far as tanking goes. Unless I went 4 shield guardians and dropped the sensor amp. I think that would be a mistake though. Because if I get ECM'd, it's going to be really bad. Okay, I'm legit just going to bring 1. I don't want to tempt myself. This is just a test. Just a test. Just a joke, bro. Yeah, I'm actually kind of nervous. This is, oh, I went the wrong way. God damn it. That's okay. I gotta go up here. Where the heck am I going? No, I gotta go to this one. Oh, jeez Louise. Okay. Let's go back. Back it up, back it up. I do have everything producing now to like replace all of this stuff, so that's why I'm not as hesitant to go ahead and do this now. Because I can pretty much instantly replace everything. So, yeah. It's always a nice feeling to know that you can just lose all of your stuff and be okay. I'd obviously rather not do that, but, you know, if it means finishing my research 2 or 3 times faster, I think it's worth experimenting. Yeah, I mean, one of the biggest things I really need is common. I'm really close to being done, though. I got most of the big things out of the way. And then, like I said, Pedestal, which I'll just do T3 light taps for that. That's going to be the way to go. The nice thing about this is I can actually I can scout the island out. I don't have to go to Beta 2 for this. Beta 2 is just kind of nice because there's less traffic there. But I can go to Abathulia. Abuthelia? What is with all these weird names? Abu. I can go to Abu. I can check the map, and if there's any anomalies next to any of these teleports, I can just teleport back and go there instead. So, that's kind of nice. Whew, I am a little nervous. It's a lot of stuff to risk just for some common kernels. But you know, if it goes well, like I said, it'll be pretty nice. Yeah, and there's also a lot of stuff that can go wrong. As far as being caught out by like an enemy goes, it shouldn't really be that big of an issue, especially if I stick near a teleport. All my stuff is super tanky, so like I'm doing these taps, I'm able to withstand the DPS of 6 heavy mechs. So if somebody comes in like three assault bots, they're literally not even going to be able to break the tank of any of my bots before I can get away. So that's not really too big of a worry. The only issue with that is if they come in the middle of a tap and then come at me while I'm also taking the damage of 6 mechs. That would kind of be where the issue would lie. But yeah. think I want to stand like 120 away from the teleport anomaly. I know they changed it somewhat recently for the splash damage of heavy mechs. I'll try 120 though. I think that'll be okay. So I want to go to Gava, right? Yeah, Gava. Okay, there's an anomaly right there. It's a bit of an awkward spot, actually. Well, there's another one right here. I think there's a red spawn right here, though. I'll go check it out, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a red spawn right here. So I'll go take a look, though. Yeah. I should be able to, if it's too hot, I should be able to run away off of this one. I might lose one bot, but I should be able to get most of my stuff away. Again, if this just ends up being a bit too hot. The biggest thing for me is I just don't want to lose everything. Hopefully that's not too much to ask for. Yeah, this should be fine. I might take out this tree right here. Hopefully trees don't do splash damage. I probably won't put this much effort into preparing if this goes smoothly. I just, you know, kind of erring on the side of caution right now, just because I'm a little worried that I'll lose everything. Nervous laugh, nervous laugh. Lots of nervous laughing. That's okay though. Okay, so yeah, about here is where I want to be. I think that should be fine. So, doing this off of a test that didn't really tell me anything. Probably not ideal, but that's okay. Okay, and then you need to actually lock up all of my guys here. Whew, okay, here we go. I mean, I've done this before. Should be okay. Yeah, no better time than now. Let's do it. Hopefully I don't lose everything. That would be nice. And there's 120 away. And here we go. Okay, kill the canes first. How are you taking it? Not bad so far. Okay, no splash damage on me, that's good. So 120 is a good distance. We'll see what happens when the Deathbringers go, but my biggest concern is yeah, Apples is tanking this fine. Totally fine. My biggest concern is when I get to an ECM wave with like 3 heavy mechs on top of that. That's probably going to be a bit of an issue. seems fine so far. Seems totally fine. Okay. No, this is actually good so far. I mean, I don't think we've had any tough waves yet. Like, we haven't had any ECM waves. But, okay. Well, that ECM wave was really easy. Still locked up. That's good. Okay, this is bad. This was not good. Yeah. Okay, that was not good, but we managed to get through it. Still locked up here. Okay, we're still good. Okay. Could definitely be doing this better, but hey, at least we're doing it. Okay, I'm actually, so far, really happy with how this is going. I should probably be sitting a little bit better. I'm like sitting with my legs up and yeah, I'm sitting with my legs up and my laptop or my keyboard on my legs, which probably isn't the most ideal stance to do this with, but you know, it is what it is. Could definitely be doing this a little bit better. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't bring more taps with me right now, because I would totally be doing more if I could. Another nice thing about this particular setup is I can actually kill observers as well if I see them, which is kind of nice. Okay, this is a super heavy DPS wave, so see how we take it. Wow. Tanking it like it's nothing. Meta's too strong. Okay, that's actually, like, this wave right here was a really good testament of how this is, or how this is gonna go. The fact that I could tank this wave super easy, like that was a super heavy DPS wave. So the fact that I could tank that pretty easily. Oh, okay, no, this is a super heavy DPS wave. Okay, I really hope I locked up properly, because I really need to follow damage on this one. Okay, this wave is heavy, to say the least. Doing okay though. Doing okay. Might be an issue where if I get like 2 of these waves in a row, so maybe after I... Okay, it's not really going to be an option because they're all going to die to splash damage here. Yeah, if I get 2 of those 6 heavy mech spawns in a row, could be an issue. But luckily, we're blessed with a fairly easy wave after that. That's the only thing I could see being an issue at this point. And maybe that will involve me just being a bit more conscious of that. Because if it's only... Okay, that hit these guys. It's really annoying that those are jumbling around like that. Okay, so grapes needs that, peach needs that, oranges is still fine. Okay. Yeah, I could definitely see, like, the thing is, if I'm doing 10 or 20 of these, it's inevitable that I'm going to get a double 6 heavy mech spawn in a row. So that's a bit concerning, because it looks like that wouldn't really be doable at this point. So what I'd like to do is see if I actually regain shields when there's just those 3 heavy mechs left. Because that would kind of indicate to me that it is okay. So remember I had that 2.5k in there before. So 7.5k and almost 20k common for 1 tap. Pretty good profit, man. Pretty good profit. Okay. Oh, I missed one. What the heck? Go grab that, you sack. But no, that was a good test. That was a really nice test. And it just took almost all my ammo. But yeah. Huh. Okay. Well, it's good to know. Good to know that as long as I don't get horrible spawns, which, like I said, if I do like 8 of these at a time, I'm gonna end up getting a double 6 mech spawn in a row. Like, it's gonna happen. Huh. When did I start that? Okay, so here was the last one. So 59 was the first kill. And 05 was... So that took like 7 minutes. 7 minutes. So from start to finish, by the time you get set up and get to the next one and go through and all that jazz, and yeah, probably 8 minutes each, 8 or so minutes each. So what is that? 8 times 8 is 64, right? So about 8 per hour. So like 150,000 common an hour. Wait, 8 times 20, yeah. I guess it's 8 times 17. So that'd be, well, 8 times 20 would be 160 minus 24 because there's the 3,000 there, so that'd be 136, 136, 100. Okay, let's say 130 to 140,000 per hour. So yeah. You gotta wonder if the risk is worth it though, because I know the money spawn is like, what is it, like 60,000 an hour? So you know it's 2.5 times faster than that. Another thing though is you get like tons of loot. Like one tap gives you 80 U's of loot. Almost. Or yeah, about that, about 80 U. So, and lots of plasma too. 18k plasma. What is it, 325? So, you're also getting 6 mil. You know, you're getting 50 mil an hour just off of plasma too. So 50 mil an hour plus 140,000. Yeah, that's... You gotta remember I did kill those T4s though, so it's probably more like, probably a little bit less than that. But still. I'll try some tomorrow. I'll definitely try some for tomorrow. I might throw some probes up though, just on a couple of the teleports before I do it, because well, we'll see. I probably won't get caught out. Is that too ambitious just to think? It probably won't happen. Whatever. Probably won't happen. It's fine. Yeah. Actually, might not be tomorrow or this weekend, because I think I've got quite a few chores I gotta go do. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get like a decent time to play, but we'll see. I'm definitely looking to try it now, because that was quite successful. I think that like I said, like I think if I just held off. So when I got that 6 heavy mech spawn in a row, I think if I just held off on the last 3 mechs and let my shields recharge, which I think I can do that. I'll have to check. One other thing I'm going to check is I'm going to see if Kiwi can actually put on an energy transfer. Because if I can do that, I could transfer to my Metis, which would be just a little bit more sustainability. Pretty sure I'm one of the only people in the game that has actually done a run of energy transfers. Okay, so oh god, how much do you even transfer? 250. So no, that's taken off a hit. That's basically counteracting how cycle time 10 seconds. So it's kind of counteracting almost one whole mech. What the heck do I need for this? Efficient energy transfer under engineering. By 5%. So if I upgrade this more. Okay, that's not really not really doing anything, but yeah. Okay. Alright, so again, just more of the process, more of what I do in the game to kind of build up my shit. Just testing, then figuring out how to farm, and messing around, and risking it for again, you gotta remember, like, I'm kind of at the point now where I can afford to risk some MK2 bots. Not everybody is gonna be there. But that's why I'm doing it for you guys, so that you can see, oh hey, yeah, you can go farm medium taps, no problem. Yeah. Oh, so they do have liquid core slugs. Which ones do these do? Okay, so this is what I said. They do everything but what they're weak against. So this is the ammo that they dropped. So they do camo, they do seismic, and they do like, what would that be? So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you split this up into fifths, it'd be 2/5 mainly kinetic damage, 2/5 chemical damage, and then 1/5 seismic damage. So if we look, so it'd be 2/5. Oh, I messed that up. 2/5. So 2/5, 2/5, and then 1/5 of the ammo is this. So that's about what they are shooting as far as their damage goes. So if I deploy and you look at my resistances again, Now, I'm almost wondering if another kinetic would actually be better, because I know I just said it's 2/5, 2/5, 1/5, but the majority of the damage on all of these bullets is still kinetic damage. Might actually be worth to drop a universal for another kinetic. I'm going to see what that looks like. Gotta remember, most of the damage goes to my metis anyways, so this is kind of all not super important. Yeah, I just want to see what this looks like. That being said, there's still no problem with trying to make your builds a little bit better. Yeah, I want to see what this looks like. Because I take 0
desperately alone
thermal damage, so I don't need to worry about thermal damage at all. Okay, let's see what this looks like. At least for these medium taps, I take 0 thermal damage. Okay. So now it's at 85. What was it before? 81? These barely dropped. I'm gonna have to look back at my video. Well, actually, no, I can just deploy with this one and compare. One of the nice things about the Seth is they're so tanky. So it's 70, it goes, okay, so 77 and 75, 75 and 73. So these both drop 2%. But this one goes from essentially 82. So you have 1% less overall resist, but a higher resist for this one. This cost 14. Okay, so it's not super free. So if I add 2 more, what's the cycle time? 10 seconds? Oh, it's kind of free. I'm just wondering if I add like 3 kinetic. I did like 3 kinetic, 3 kinetic, 2 chemical, and 1 seismic. I wonder if that would even be better. I'm gonna see what that looks like. I need 1 more chemo. Okay, so I want 1 seismic, 2 of those, and 3 of those. Okay, let's see how that looks. I don't think this will make me not be cap stable. Holy, look at that. That could be optimized more as far as the game is built, but that's okay. So I dropped quite a lot of seismic resistance, but this is back up to 79. And I only gained like 1.5 percentage there. So I dropped like 5% here for 1.5% there. So let's see. So I gained 4 here and 2 there. So I gained 4 kinetic and 2 chemo but I drop almost 10 seismic. Another thing is, like, I know I said it doesn't really matter, but I also drop 20% almost in thermal. Yeah, I think I like just going with the three universal plates. The thing is like, I think it is, this setup would be better if I was guaranteed to just fight the blue bots without any hiccups. But that's not really how things work, ever. So it's nice to have a little bit of insurance with the universals. Oh yeah, that's right, I need to drop in order to see what they are here. So yeah, so I think I'm happy with this setup. Alright, well, I've got to go run and do chores right away. So yeah, that's it for the video. I know this was a bit more of a boring one, but again, just pushing out the content. Just so there's more stuff for people to watch and check out in the game and kind of see how someone... I guess I'd consider myself a vet. There's certainly a lot of people that know a lot more about a lot of things in this game than I do, but just so you know, you can kind of see how someone who has like top end stuff plays the game, and kind of what you can look forward to and expect. And then also, you know, I do like to think I try and push the limits a little bit more than most people, as far as what you can do. Like, I don't know if there's anybody else that's trying to solo medium taps right now. Yeah, I don't think anybody's doing that, so, you know, it's kind of cool to try it and record it and have other people be able to see it and kind of see what the rewards are with that, which they're pretty damn good. I'm definitely going to be doing this, trying to do this in the future, and hopefully I don't lose my hat, but, you know, if I do, I do. But yeah, anyways, I will catch you guys later, and thanks for watching. Bye for now.